I'll be showing you how to make oha soup in this video. If you want to learn how to make delicious, sumptuous, very tasty oha soup from the comfort of your home, then please keep on watching this video. And this recipe is very easy. It's something you'd easily catch. It's something you can easily recreate if you are interested in learning how to make oha soup. So guys, without further ado, let's get right into the process of making this delicious oha soup. So guys, to start out, I've already cooked my meat. So I'm using goat meat and stockfish and some pomo to make this oha soup. So I already cooked my meat with onions and pepper and salt. So after I'd cooked my meat, what I just added now to the meat stock is my crayfish, grinded crayfish and grinded okoro. I'm just going to also add some other seasoning before I proceed with maybe adding water to the pot and mixing everything up. So I added a little salt while I stir in the crayfish and other flavors I added to the meat stock. So right now, what I have there is the ede, that's the cocoyam. So I boiled my cocoyam, I peeled off the back, I put it in a blender, I added water to blend. This is just so much easier. But if you feel like you want to use the pounding method, you want to use your mortar to pound your cocoyam, please go ahead and do so. But for me, I chose to use my blender to just blend the cocoyam. It's easier, it saves me time. Yeah, so you can see the meat stock there. So I just added in the blended cocoyam. I'm going to stir it in. One problem I would say I had with this cocoyam was after I stirred it in and allowed it to boil for a bit, it wasn't giving me the consistency which I desired. But what I did was I reached out for some yam powder, which I added to it just to serve as a better thickener, because this cocoyam didn't do anything in terms of thickening the soup. It didn't do anything for me. So now I'm mixing some pounded yam mix with water, which I'm going to add into the pot just to make the soup thicker, because oha soup is supposed to be thick, not watery. So I'm just pouring in that yam paste now. So it's more like normally you should use only cocoyam, but if your cocoyam fucks up, just use yam. The soup will still taste nice. The essence, the main thing is just, so long as you already have a little cocoyam inside and you're also going to use oha leaf, it will still come out beautiful. So I'm just going to stir in that mix there and sort of try and make sure it dissolves in smoothly. After I stir it in, or there's a way you can actually do it. You can choose to just put it in small sections and or make the consistency a bit runny, so it's easier for you to it's easier for it to just melt down on the pot. Though after I've just stirred in the pot a bit, what I would proceed towards doing is just adding some other ingredients that are necessary for cooking the soup while I just allow everything cook. So I added in some cayenne pepper right now, and I'm just going to stir that in, because of course your girl likes pepper. I like my soup being very spicy, so I had to add in that cayenne pepper to make sure that the soup comes out very spicy and pepperish, because I like pepper. If you don't like pepper, you can reduce the amount of pepper you put in it. So right now I'm adding some dry fish to the pot. I already used hot water and salt to wash this dry fish, debone it before I'm adding it into the pot. Yeah, so I'm going to add plenty dry fish because I just like dry fish. Even after I added this small one you're seeing, I still went back to adding a little more of the dry fish. But depending on, I don't know, just work with whatever you have available. So right now I've added in most of the things that I need in making the soup, except from palm oil. So I'm just going in now to just add a little more crayfish for more of that native flavor and taste. Then I would also reach out for my palm oil. I'm going to add 1 cooking spoon of palm oil to add some color to the pot, to add some color to the soup rather. So 1 cooking spoon. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that cook and stir it in first before I let it cook actually. Yeah, you can just see how the palm oil is just changing the outlook of the soup. It doesn't have that very brownish look anymore. It's now beginning to look more like, okay, it's Oha soup. But it looks like I added 1 more tablespoon of the palm oil just to really get it to have that yellowish look that it's supposed to have. So now I'm adding ogiri. You can choose to skip this part, but if you have ogiri available, please add at least a tablespoon of ogiri to your soup. You can dissolve the ogiri in little water before you add it to your pot, but I just choose to just throw it in like that, while I'm just trying to make sure I stir the soup well and everything goes all around. Yes. So guys, next I'll be adding in my stock cube. Yeah, so if you want to use Maggi crayfish, you can use that. If you want to use more cubes, please use that. Use whatever seasoning cubes works for you. So after adding the seasoning, of course, you want to make sure you stir it in, or you could choose to not even stir. You can just choose to cover up the pot, and of course the flavor is going to go all around when the pot heats up. So next, what I'm doing is adding my Oha leaves. You can see making Oha soup is very easy. Like, I'm almost done. I'm just adding in my Oha leaves that I had washed and cut with my fingers, because with Oha leaves you don't really need to chop it with your knife. By just using your fingers to pluck it, it's ready for you. So I'm just stirring in the Oha leaf into the pot, and yes, this soup looks very rich. It looks really nice, and it was very easy to make. If you don't know how to make Oha soup, try out this my recipe. I'm not a professional chef. Like, for me, I learned how to cook whatever. If you are just like, doing it, experimenting with various spices, and the most important thing when it comes to cooking is if it comes out looking really nice, tasting really good, and also smelling good, and of course it's good food. So don't be shy to experiment with cooking. What I did last was I added some red bell pepper, just some chopped red bell pepper, just to make the soup look more attractive. When you see green and red in your soup, it's just entering eyes. So that was just what I did. So now it's time to eat. I'm going to be dishing some of the soup into a plate. Then yes, you can choose to have this soup with your gari, you can choose to have it with fufu, you can choose to have it with semo, whatever swallow you have available. You can enjoy your Oha soup with the swallow. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching it, please don't forget to give the video a huge thumbs up. Share with your friends who are also going to learn from it, and please subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Please don't forget to watch my other videos. I have videos ranging from tutorials, start makeup tutorials, hair tutorials, finance, entrepreneurship, a lot of good stuff for you. So make sure you check out the other videos. Bye guys, I'll catch you in the next one.